Welcome to the first of many interesting and exciting conversations about a great history and culture that happened in the South for almost 250 years, from the culture of West Africa, Europe, America, and the agriculture of rice.
Bringing culinary experts together with social and cultural historians, together with nutritionalists, to really think about the place of rice in the formation of the Carolina Lowcountry from the late 17th century right to the present.
See, like that's dry enough. If you can just roll your hand over it and it comes off.
The chimney would create a draft.
And as you can see, it's time to harvest.
More than 40% of African captives disembarking in South Carolina between 1710 and 1825 came from the Upper Guinea Coast region.
That while the rice and its cultivation had created the wealth of a few select white South Carolinians, indeed, and in fact, the true gold of the Carolina colony was the people who had been mined in the rice-growing regions of Western Africa and the culture that they brought with them.
Rice shaped huge swaths of this region in profound ways.
Rice is something very important, and we can make link between Africa and South Carolina.
This warm stuff was thawed.
African Americans engaged in all kinds of cultural expression, dance, dress, the music.
It will be very interesting for South Carolina people perhaps to go back, to return back to Africa and to see once more how hard is the work in rice field.
There's a graciousness that comes from rice growing and the agricultural necessities of its cultivation.
Still now, people of my country, Guinea, have the same process to grow rice.
But it's also a true art, reflected on, refined and matured and technically perfected over centuries. Apparently a simple, basic practice, but actually complex and effective. That the story of rice has, over time, created strong and enduring ties between the people of Guinea and the people of the United States, which today both owe a great deal to rice.
I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Celebrate their genius, and I use the word informedly, that created a mirror of their West African world in American exile amidst conditions that are and remain incomprehensible in the 21st century.
And perhaps now, children who are the descendants of those Africans can learn to be proud of their ancestral history and know the potential for that kind of genius in their own DNA.
We can do a lot better than what we have been doing. I do believe this from my heart.
Africa, diaspora. Set the seeds of hope, diaspora. The seeds and the spores